Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. And last time out we went through the next Eclipse. We rescued Yuki and the student council president, whose name I cannot remember at the moment. Mitsuki, there you go, I remembered. And basically we're now heading off to, we've got one last area, we've got one more area to go to, with one more Eclipse. So yeah, directly after the events of the last episode as well, you also get a little message from him, basically taunting you and saying, haha, this is fun, go fuck yourself. In, you know, not exactly right, not in exactly those terms, but it's pretty much what he means. So now we're heading off to, this is Brick Alley. So yeah, we've got to head off. So there's a couple of things we've got to get first. So if we go over here, we've got another, what's it called? Affinity Shard. What's kind of interesting as well is that the Affinity Shard is in the same place where Shiori got teleported into Eclipse right at the beginning of the game. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, and we've got one more, which also, by the way, is in an area which is of relevance to the main plot, where, you know, you've disappeared, where, you know, it's the gallery where Yuki's sister works, which was of course a major point in one of the chapters. So yeah, kind of cool in that regard. So yep, there's a gate here. So yeah, this time actually, which is kind of interesting, it basically happens, someone gets sucked into it, got sucked into it just before we entered this place. Just as we got here, so yeah, it's kind of interesting that it's happening. We're kind of getting closer and closer to the people, you know what I mean? But yeah, right outside Rion's house as well, which we saw, I think, a couple of chapters ago. Yeah, I think it was a couple of chapters ago. It was an area that we kind of went to. So yeah, let's head in to the... This is the second to last regular Eclipse before we go into the big, true final Eclipse at the end of the game. So the Frost Demon Path. Again, this is... Again, I think it's just a section of a Eclipse that we previously went through, but with a new gimmick. It's kind of how these smaller Eclipses kind of work. So yeah, this one is not too bad, from what I remember. Yeah, this one is not too bad. Yeah, these are the biggest pain in the arse enemies that you'll face in this area. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Right, this one is pretty bad. So the entire basically the entire floor, even though it doesn't really look it, which is kind of bullshit. Oh yeah, these guys are a pain, because they will paralyze you if they hit you with that with their projectile attack, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, it's kind of annoying that basically the floor looks normal, but it is actually kind of... Oh fuck! What am I doing? There we go, dead. But the floor has got ice physics, which is kind of annoying. And those things, I believe, if I remember correctly, these little spikes, they hurt you and also freeze you. So yeah, they're pretty fucking annoying to deal with. To be honest, I mean, as long as you're careful, it's nowhere near as bad. Oh, fuck. Hit him! Oh yeah, this is me just fucking... I'm so done at this point. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just sucking here quite badly. But there we go, dead in the end. Yeah, it's nowhere as near as bad as the last one. That one which had like the poison water. That had the poison water kind of in the corridors. That one was a lot more fucking irritating. Yeah, this is kind of the most annoying spot. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it causes significant damage, and it's got a chance of freezing you as well, so it's kind of annoying. But here we go, we're nearly done with this dungeon now. Fucking die, bitch. There you go. And here we are. Yeah, like I say, the dungeon, the eclipses that you go through in this one, there's basically two of them. The first one that you go through and the last one that you go through, which are of a decent size. The rest of them are kind of, you know, they're very bite-sized. And Mr Gorou's here, holding his own against the whole horde, as per usual. Oh god. Just decides to pull out his special attack. Dude, it's a bit of a waste. You're gonna have to do a boss fight in a minute. So that's fucking annoying. I don't think it affects it, by the way. But yeah, Mr Gorou being a badass as per usual. I kind of like this as well. The arena has like a load of icicles around the outside. That's kind of cool. That the kind of I like that from Ryota. Still can't get over it. Yeah, it's not over yet. But yeah, I kind of like there's like a pattern to these dungeons, like a theme, and this one's kind of like the ice theme, the ice dungeon. So it's kind of cool in that regard. Yeah, this is where we have the lad kind of making the choice to fuck with Mr Gorou's head a little bit by using Gorou's memories against him, by taking the form of his dead wife, which is it's a completely fucking dick move, dude. This is completely this is completely beyond the pale. Let's be honest. Other credit to Mr Gorou, he does kind of he does kind of get to the fact that, you know, this isn't, you know, you're not Futaba. That she's not, you know, this shadow isn't Futaba, and that it's just messing with him. He kind of gets it, so kind of gets it straight away. But now it starts to use his guilt against him, kind of before sending a whole load of enemies his way. And I think that was Tokisaka who kind of shot through it. But again, you know, this is a kind of a nice little thing. That basically you know, it's kind of nice to see Mr Gorou kind of lose his shit a little bit kind of shows that he's not completely, you know, he's not completely unflappable. And, I don't know, kind of, what's the word? It kind of, humanizes him a bit more, I think. That was something that when we found out about his, wife dying for the first time, that was something that kind of humanized his character a little bit, and this kind of does it a little bit more, I think. So it's kind of nice, but time to kick ass. Time for us to fight these bastards and end this, finish off. So let's finish off this second to last Eclipse show. I keep going between dungeon and Eclipse. I guess the point gets across. But yeah, time for a fight. Time to kick some ass. So this time you get to choose 2 of the party members, because we've only got Mr Gorou, who's absolutely 100% necessary. Who do I end up going for? I can't remember. Alright, I went for Ryota here just because... Oh my god, I'm getting my shit pushed in. I've now got fire, I've shot off a completely random direction. I'm frozen. Tom, do something, you piece of shit. There you go. Yeah, I'm really screwed. Oh my god, I'm doing so badly here. Change. What are you doing? Stop trying to use the R1. Try and use one of your super attacks at the very least, dude. Yeah. There you go, get some fucking attacks off, dude. There we go. Fucking finally. Oh my god. Yeah, this boss is probably the most annoying. Of the mini Eclipses anyway, this one was really fucking irritating. There we go. One special attack and it's all done. Let's get you out of here, Mr. Gorou. We've got one more dungeon to go through. Yeah, we've still got one more dungeon, one more mini Eclipse to go through before the true final dungeon. Nice. Yep, looks like we made it back in one piece. Yeah. That's the thing with these mini Eclipses. The boss fights that you go through, these kind of gauntlets, they are a lot more aggressive than they were in. They are a lot more aggressive than they were in previous, you know, chapters and dungeons and stuff like that. So yeah, they're a bit of a pain in the ass. They've also been beefed up defensively a bit. So yeah, Mr. Gorou now decides, you know, yeah, I need to keep going. I need to push forward here. We've got to get this. We've got to go find. Just got to find Shiori and Asuka, and then we can finish this off once and for all. So yeah, we pretty much get everybody back except for Asuka and Shiori. So they're the last 2 that we've got to find. Yeah, let's cut away from that because we've already we already know about all the story about what we've experienced. So yeah, they can tell Mr. Gorou off screen. Jumped in my car, I did a bit of recon, but didn't see. Military hotline doesn't connect to it as well. Oh shit. So yeah, it seems like he's created not just a copy of Morimiya, but basically created a copy of the whole world. So there could be other people outside of Morimiya who've been captured. So yeah, we need to kind of deal with this shit fast. So yeah, the boss that we're facing off against is actually stronger than the Nine-Tails Dragon. Nine-Tails Fox, sorry. I don't know why I said dragon. Stronger than the Nine-Tails Fox. So yeah, that's a thing. So it's going to be difficult. And it is by far I'll say this now, the true final boss is like by far the fucking hardest boss in the entire game. It should be, but like it's like leagues harder, leagues more difficult. Yeah. So basically this is the one where they work out that, yeah, other people haven't been basically kidnapped. It's basically it isn't the whole world which has kind of been stopped. They've been sort of kidnapped and shoved into an alternative Morimiya, which I've already said that that's pretty much the case. So this is like shadow Morimiya. So yeah, it's a fake world that we're kind of stuck in until we can defeat the kid in the kitsune mask, or the fox mask, I guess. It's not a kitsune mask, it's a fox mask. I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, pretty much everybody else is safe apart from the people who were trapped in those crystals that we saw, but we'll be saving them a bit later on. So yeah, we know the true cause behind all this, so basically defeat this kid and then we're done. So yeah, make it sound so fucking easy. But that's what we have to do. Heading northeast. So yeah, to the military base, which is where we fought the breed when that was kind of brought forward. Remember when Mr Gorou was a bad guy. But yeah, that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part of Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, when we'll be heading over to the military base to save Shiori and Asuka. So yeah, see you next time.